What is this, a 31, 32 yarder? See how it goes. A little bit of wind against me, not too much. Oh, that's good. Just create chaos in this man defense. That's exactly what Tennessee does. The other thing you want to do is you want to create space right here for Jordan Bone, one of the fastest guys in the SEC. The best scorer on the floor might be Tennessee's Davina Westbrook. Let's hope she can hit a few of those and help the Lady Vols advance to the second round of the NCAA tournament. I just want you to watch this through and only watch this player right here, this receiver. Well, it's hard to believe the excitement of National Signing Day is all about a signature. Literally, lines on paper. Now, one play the game could have hinged on one way or another was this one right here, near the goal line for South Carolina offensively. You know, it's incredible, the amount of rain we've gotten in the last few days and the conditions it's created. Things like this and like this. I mean, it's unbelievable. But here on campus, we've got a baseball game going on. No, flooding and baseball don't typically go together, but thanks to the new artificial surface, rain's really not an issue, especially through her definite dozen. 12 principles to live by. You hold them to under 250 yards passing and you outrush the Tigers, you got a pretty good shot to win this game. That is easier said than done, though. A 33-point loss for Tennessee at the hands of Missouri. Look, another slow start for Tennessee offensively. You know what I was most impressed with play calling wise was the use of the passing game for Tennessee. Tennessee gets 2 marquee wins over ranked opponents, one over Kentucky and one over Auburn, but you finished 5-7 on the season. Of course, Ohio, right here in Athens, they were going to make the trip here. Instead, that game has actually been moved, hey, not too far from here, to Nashville. We got to know who's got the best height between the two of you.
Oh, it's me.
February 25th, 2008, 2 days after knocking off then top-ranked Memphis, Tennessee became the #1 team in the country, but that was the last and the only time they held the top spot. That is until today. The AP poll released earlier today around noon, and the Tennessee Volunteers are the #1 team in the country for just the second time ever. Last night didn't go as planned. It was a chance for Tennessee to really get a stranglehold on that #1 ranking, but it just didn't happen like that. This is just day 3 of fall camp. A lot of practice left to go before this 2018 season, but we are inching closer and closer every day to football time in Tennessee. Then this one.
You're a kicker, though, so, I mean, how hard is this? What do you think?
It's 43 yards is a tough field goal. That's no, like, walk in the park. 43 yards. 100 people kicked. Nobody made it. Snow was obviously a problem there.
Yeah.
Come on, I give up.
Caleb.
Oh, okay. Yes, listen, we got NCAA basketball 2010 going on right here. We're playing Tennessee against Kentucky, and they made me play with Kentucky, so I'm losing on purpose. We'll just say that. Look, we got students out here outside Thompson Bowling Arena camping out like 19 hours before tip-off tomorrow against Kentucky. Gotta love this. Let's check it out. Now, a couple hours before tip-off, they'll open up these doors and there'll be a mad rush to get the best seats possible. All these students are trying to get at the front of that rush so they can get as close to the floor as possible to cheer on their Vols.
Soldier Boy.
Well, I was going to give you some options. He's not on here, but I mean, that's a good guess. I mean,
I'm going to go 50 Cent.
That's a good guess, too, but no. You got another guess?
Yeah, I was just playing. It's not 50 Cent.
I'm going with C, Lil Wayne. Final answer.
Bow Wow.
No, it's Snoop Dogg. Sorry, man. What exactly are we doing right now?
Just pulling it back.
How much help would you say I was, if you had to say?
A ton of help. I mean,
Okay.
any kind of body we can get out there.
I mean, you already know who Tennessee's going to right here. Fast forward a little bit. Bunny Shaw creates a little room for herself, crosses it. Oh, no, it goes in. I could have sworn it was a cross, but call it a goal.
And the referee Tech Jeremiah.
All right, stop the video right there. I'll come back to that in a second. My take on that is, hey, hats off to Penny for trying to protect his guy, all right? But if you ask me, it's not okay to point fingers at Jordan Bone. But one thing she's never done is play in a game.
From day one, talking with Olivia and her parents and her sister, we all hope for the same thing, and that is for her to be basically treated like everyone else.
On senior day, every senior starts. So on Saturday night, Olivia was no different.
A senior.
It was amazing. My hands still hurt from clapping, and I was screaming really loud.
She's raised money and donated 10 AEDs now to various businesses in East Tennessee.
Because that's the only thing that you can do for your child now. I don't know, we'll cry.
the most recent being the one at David's Taekwondo school.
I would have to take a minute.
$1,000 may seem like a lot for something that might never be used.
How can you say my child ain't worth even $1,000?
That $1,000 could save a life.
It seems like with every turn of the page,
second play of the game, I ended up tearing my ACL.
Another setback.
My mom kind of put her head in her hands.
Stanton Martin's high school career has been marred with injuries.
I've hurt my labrum, I've broke my jaw, I've torn my ACL, my meniscus, and ended up breaking my fibula.
The #1 sports moment or story of 2018 here in the Knoxville area. Unfortunately, a somber end to the countdown, but no doubt the most impactful story of the year.
Give him 6. Did he make it? The crowd tells you. Good job!
But she knows where she's headed.
I got a handful of keys to the top. Hey.
Keep an eye on this former Hardin Valley Hawk
with the squad
as she makes her way to the top.
I got a handful of keys to the top, like, whoa.
You got to beat me in order to be on the team. Not a good start for you, man. Not a good start. All right, that's on there. Oh, that's in there, ringer. Get in there. Oh! Right here on your official station of the Vols and Lady Vols. I'm going to get back on the road for College Park now, guys.
Hold her up tight.
Make a little loving.
A little turn on and on.
What was that? Oh,
come on. What loving on the Mason-Dixon sunlight.
A little slower for us here. One more time.
A little turn up.
Little, I think the term is a little turtle dovin.
It's probably my country accent again.
That's what it was.
It's my life.
Oh, so right.
My Dixieland alive.
Coach Wes Caldwell made a bet with his team. He said, if you guys win the state championship, I'll get a tattoo of the G logo. Where on your body, though?
I ain't sure yet, but I'll wear it with pride the rest of my life.
I'm sure he'll get it like next week or something, and on his right butt cheek he's getting it.
Now, a lot of talk right now about a potential second-round matchup with 7-seeded Cincinnati. That game would be in Columbus, Ohio, right up the road from Cincinnati.
Fistball, talking trash.
Yeah, there's been beef this season.
It's almost like a standoff.
But Tennessee's beef comes wrapped up in a tortilla shell with lettuce. His name is Colin Castleberry, but he goes by the TBA Taco.
Come get some taco! Come get some taco!
A common misconception here, it does not have to be helmet to helmet. In this case it was, but it can really be a hit anywhere to the upper body, and you don't technically even have to lead with your head. This is the Tournament Challenge Marathon. Have you ever actually run a marathon?
Yes, I have. In fact, I've run several.
Do you remember your time at all?
2014 Boston Marathon, the year after the bombing. My whole goal was to finish within 4 hours, 3:59:07.
Virginia Tech, Appalachian State, UNC Charlotte, North Carolina, NC State, all these teams playing home games or set to play home games this weekend. Oh, really nice shot. Oh, barely got her there. That's the pickle. That's how I got the name pickleball. All right, that works for me. Look, you're a whole lot better than I am, but I think I got a little better today, right? Thank you so much for... All right, see, I'm learning things.
Before each of Tennessee's games, the managers play basketball against the opposing team's managers.
I mean, defense wins championships, so that's ultimately that's what we want to do.
It actually gets pretty competitive.
We've seen some really, really talented teams.
Let's see if we can get a Rocky Top.
Rocky Top, you'll always be home, sweet home to me.
I'll get back to you in a second. How's it feel to have this beautiful orange in the middle?
I just took 2 deep breaths like this. And then I just got up there, got in my position, and then I just swung and hit the ball.
Sometimes life is tough, things get complicated, but when you get your shot, remember, 2 deep breaths,
and swing for the fences.
What's that?
Game ball.